Hello. Well, thank you for inviting me up here. My name is Hilary Sloat. I grew up in Greenville, Ohio, northwest of Dayton, tiny little area. Grew up in a, predominantly white town. Went to college predominantly white, but started to really kind of break down my whiteness after hearing Latasha Morrison speak at the IF gathering several years ago, and took like every class that she offered, everything that Be the Bridge offered. There's phenomenal classes on there. Also, to be pretty transparent, my husband and I are transracial adoptive parents, and there is a guide on there about how to be transracial adoptive parents, which is fantastic. But what I did was really just talked about, or learned about, I should say, like breaking down whiteness and what that means. And it was truly the work of Be the Bridge, encouraging me step by step by step, that I finally kind of found like my security in speaking out. I was a principal at an elementary school, led some teachers, what it looked like to be culturally responsive teachers so that we are the best for our students. And now am the Director of Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion for that district in Hilliard, Ohio. But what I say is every day, like equity work is so difficult. I measure my success, I should say, every day with moving a grain of sand. And I think about that. Do I move a grain of sand today? Because I'm not going to notice, there isn't going to, no way am I going to stop racism. That is 400 years old, longer than that. I'm not going to do that, but did I move a grain of sand today? And I think about the work that Be the Bridge is doing, and I think that we're moving grains of sand to beaches that we'll never see. And I got to meet Latasha, I got to meet Dr. Moss Baldine and talk about how Be the Bridge, with just the things that they have been putting out, are moving grains of sand in Hilliard, Ohio. And the beach is being formed because of the things that they're doing, because of these conversations that are happening, because of the conversations that are online and on Zoom and on podcasts. And I brought my book, I brought my binder of stuff. Like I have a binder with Post-it notes and highlights, just of things that I'm constantly learning. I'm always growing, constantly breaking down who I am as a leader, who I am as a white person. When I enter a space, I'm always thinking of my positionality. And that is because of the work of Be the Bridge. And so I just cannot thank this organization enough, because I wouldn't be here today and in this space without it. So
Thank you, Hilary.